Hello friends and welcome to Automuv India. I am back with yet another videos. These many days I couldn't upload a video because as you all know the reason obviously is COVID and I couldn't go out for cars, and right now I am at my home. So this video is going to be something different. You know why? It's not going to be a car review but a motorcycle review. Yes, you heard it right. And before everything, let me introduce the brand. It is a Japanese brand which was started 72 years ago in Japan, and the founder is Soichiro Honda. Yes, you guessed it right, it's none other than Honda. Here it is, the newly launched Honda Highness CB350. Here is the key of the vehicle, Honda logo given on both the sides. We'll start off with the design, that is from the front and the headlights, but before that let me turn on the headlights, and yes, it comes to life. It gets LED headlamps as well as tail lamps with fire ring type LED winkers. The indicators are obviously LEDs, and when you turn on one indicator the other remains like this itself. Looks different as well as weird. And now let's talk about the suspension. It gets telescopic suspension in the front. Reflector is placed over here in the front as well as the back. Obviously it gets alloys and disc brakes even at the back. So in the front it gets a 310 disc. It's great safety features, and this is the DLX variant. There are two main variants, that is DLX and DLX Pro. So this is the DLX and it gets a single horn. The DLX Pro whereas gets two horns or dual horns. Now let's move on to the side of the vehicle. Now I am in the side. We'll start off from the tank. Honda written over here in chrome, and the color, I love it very much. This is the DLX Pro, which means there is no dual tone option, whereas the DLX Pro variant gets a dual tone color, that is white over here, and this is a kind of matte green color. Now let's come down. Well, I have noticed one thing, that is it has only one spark plug. In the other bikes that comes under the 350cc category, like the standard 350, the Royal Enfield standard 350 has twin spark plugs. That's what I noticed. And now we'll talk about the engine. And there's one more thing that I noticed, there is a lot of chrome in this vehicle. Over here the mudguards and other places too. Honda written over here, and this is a 350cc air cooled 4-stroke OHC single cylinder engine which produces a max power output of 20.7 bhp at 5500 rpm and a max torque output of 30 Newton meters at 3000 rpm. So the engine seems very powerful, and as I heard it has a good pickup other than compared to the other rivals like the standard 350. Over here Highness written over here along with red and chrome. CB350 is also written over here. Talking about the transmission, it is a multi-plate wet clutch which has 5 gears. The seat looks very comfortable, finished in brown, and it also looks good. And the rear suspension, it is a twin hydraulic suspension. The sari guard is also given over here. It is not only sari guard but is also a footrest. Looks great. There is a keyhole also over here. Now we'll move on to the rear of the vehicle and check the rear tire size and the tail lamps. Now I am in the rear of the vehicle. We'll start off from the tail lamps. It is obviously LEDs along with fire ring type LED winkers. The indicators are small and looks cute. Mudguard is obviously finished in chrome. Looks good. Honda written over here in the seat. Grab rail is also given over here, which is finished in black. You can use Allen keys and remove the seat. So, and reflector is also placed over here. Coming to the size of the tire, it is a 130 section tire which obviously has alloys in the back as well as the front. The black color looks amazing. and the disc, it gets 240 disc in the rear, whereas in the front it gets a 310 disc. Safety wins. Silencer, it is finished in chrome, looks good, short, kind of short compared to other bikes in this 350cc category, like for example the standard 350. And overall from the rear also it looks good. This is the license plate light. Yeah, looks amazing. Let me turn on the indicators and show it to you. It has got hazard light feature, which I will be talking to you when we go to the front, that is near the instrument cluster. Well, it looks good, that's nice, amazing. Now I am in the right side of the vehicle. We have finished talking about the left side. So the right side we get the disc brakes, the front as well as the back, and the suspension. I already told you that it gets twin hydraulic suspension, and the exhaust is finished in chrome, looks good. It is kind of bent over here, foot peg given over here. And do you guys know what is this? It is actually the brake fluid of the rear disc brake, and the foot pegs feels very good, quality is also good. Honda written over here again, and along with chrome finishing given over here. Overall the engine is finished very neatly along with some black finishing given over here. Here in the front we get reflectors on the both sides. This is the disc, which is a 340 disc, 310 disc, and this is the 100 section tire in the front, whereas in the rear we get 130 section tires. Now let us talk about the instrument cluster of the vehicle. Let me turn it on, and there you go, it does a full swipe. It gets an analog unit, that is for the speedometer. It misses out on the tachometer. Here is the multi-information display, which is a digital unit and can be browsed using this button, which is placed on the left side of the speedometer. There are two buttons. I will tell you about the second one in a bit, and it can be browsed like this, and it shows the range, average mileage, real-time mileage, as well as trip meter. It has dual trip meters, the range as I told you, along with the battery voltage. Fuel gauge is also given over here. It is also showing the time. Here are the set of tilted lights. It has torque control system, which I will tell you in a bit. Over here in the right side we get a C type charging port, that is direct C to C connecting port. Nice feature, and overall the looks amazing. It is finished in a silverish finish over here. It's nice overall. I like it very much. Keyhole given over here. Honda written over here. That is the logo. Handlebar is finished in chrome. We'll check the controls over here. This is the mirror, outside rear view mirror, obviously, which is round in shape, and there is chrome behind. And this is also finished in chrome. As I told you, lot of chrome is given over here. The handles, it feels very good. The levers, that is, it's kind of finished in silverish finish. Over here we have the pass light, which can be also used for the high beams. Coming below, over here we have the horn and the indicators. Now let's check the controls in the right side. Here we have the brake fluid for the disc, that is on the front, and this is the starter switch, that is a single switch. With just one press of a button the vehicle turns on. Here is the hazard light switch. Isn't it great? This is the tank lid, which is also given in chrome. You can open this, and here we find the keyhole of the fuel lid. And here is the tank, which is finished in matte grey, obviously, and this sticker looks amazing, but it is obviously aftermarket product. A rubber is given over here, kind of rubber with CB written on it. The seat is finished in brown, nice cushion, it is comfortable. Anyways, I have finished doing the walk around of the vehicle. Now I will be telling you some extra features of the vehicle. Firstly, we will start off with ABS. Yes, it has dual channel ABS, safety for the win, and it also gets something known as Honda selectable torque control, which is basically if the rear wheel is spinning, it senses it and gives the remaining torque to the front wheel and limits the torque that is going to the rear wheel of the vehicle. And also gets Honda smartphone voice control system, which can be connected using Honda Road Sync app. That is basically using voice commands. You can connect it with your phone and it shows the navigation, weather, music and time, volume, etc. all those things. And it also gets side stand with engine inhibitor. That is basically what it does is, when the vehicle is put in side stand, or when the side stand is engaged, as you can see, the vehicle simply does not start. You have to remove it from the side stand, only then the vehicle will start. Isn't it cool? Amazing. And it also shows if the side stand is engaged in the tilted light section, also the torque control system. And to turn on the selectable torque control system, there are two buttons over here, right? The top one is used to control the MID and the below one can be used to turn off the torque control system. It is loaded with so many features. So now it's time to start the vehicle, and there are three main things that is avoiding me from riding the vehicle. Firstly, I am under 18 years of age, that is I am going to turn 14 now, and according to the law I can't drive the vehicle, I shouldn't. Second thing is Corona. It doesn't let us go out, so it is kind of containment zone or lockdown, as you all know. Third thing is I don't know to drive the vehicle, and I also don't have the license. So now it's time to start the vehicle, and also I'll show you the exhaust note of the vehicle. Now it's time to start the vehicle. There you go, comes to life. Now we'll hear the exhaust note of the vehicle. Hope you all heard the exhaust note of the vehicle. For me it was loud as well as decent and good. So how was it for you? Let me know in the comment section below. And now comes the main thing, that is the price of this vehicle. I'll be telling you the on-road price of this vehicle in Kochi, and there are two variants basically for this vehicle, that is the DLX and the DLX Pro. The cost of the DLX is 2,15,000 on-road Kochi, and the price of the DLX Pro is 2,22,000 on-road Kochi. Is it costlier compared to its rivals? Mainly depends on you whether to buy or not. I have done my part. So now it's time to end this video. If you like it, make sure to click the like button. Also share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you are new, also click the bell icon to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos. I'll be back with more and more exciting videos, car reviews, bike reviews and other videos. So till then, be safe, stay at your home. Corona is still not gone. Wear a helmet. A sticker is also given over here which says, for your protection always wear your helmet while riding. Wear a helmet, and while driving a car, wear a seat belt too. Safety is main. So that's it. Be safe. All the best.